don't know why they said I can't put my feet here. Whew. Oh Lord. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of LJ's Garage. I am sitting in a 2020 Dodge Durango GT, and if you don't know what the GT stands for, I will tell you all about that. Don't worry, trust me, you're in good hands. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys a little walk around tour of the Durango GT and show you why this tough, muscular GT is really worth your time. So if you're looking for a third row SUV and you like a little bit of comfort and a little bit of luxury and a sprinkle of sportiness, then this might be the right ride for you. So stay tuned. So starting off with numbers, you've got a 3.6 liter V6 under the hood. It makes about 293 horsepower, somewhere in that ballpark, and about 260 foot-pounds of torque. Going along with that V6 is an 8-speed automatic transmission, and this is actually a ZF automatic transmission, which means ZF is a great company. They make products for BMW, Jeep, Dodge, all of them, and these transmissions are amazing. And if you've got a need for speed, 0 to 60 times, 7.4 seconds. So something to brag about when you're at the bar, letting people know that you've got a Durango. Gas mileage, you're looking at about 18 city, 25 highway. Pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with those numbers. So I've got the V6 in my Grand Cherokee, and it doesn't quite get that kind of fuel economy. So it's a little bit disappointing. And I considered the Durango for the longest while, but for some reason I always liked the looks of the Grand Cherokee a little bit more than the Durango. And now Jeep went ahead and they took this similar platform and they're now making the 3-row Grand Cherokee, and so this has some competition in that market. You can tow about 6,200 pounds, which is about 1,000 pounds less than the V8, but really that's better than most SUVs with a V6. And that's better than a lot of the small pickup trucks actually. So plenty. If you got your boat and you like to have boat parties, you might want to consider Durango. And now I will take you guys on a little walk around of the outside, and then we'll hop back in and we'll get to the fun stuff, or the comfy stuff, the stuff you spend most time with. We're going to start up at the front, and what you'll notice is that the GT gives you this blacked out grille. You've got pretty nice headlights, you got this little grille down at the bottom, and it's all just blacked out, mean, aggressive. I mean, there's really not much to say. It looks like a lot of the other Dodge Chrysler products. And then you got your fog lights down at the bottom, 20-inch wheels. It sits nice, very good stance. Let me back up here and give you guys kind of that full view. You can see you've got that extra space in the back that the Grand Cherokee doesn't have, but that's where that is for the third row. All right, now on to the back end. You'll see you've got dual exhaust tips. You've got your GT badge there, Durango badge there, and this is what I mean. This is the Charger Challenger style taillights, and it just looks so good. So good. A little rev for you guys. Here's your key fob. You've got your lock, unlock, and then you got your remote start, which is always nice to have. But you go ahead and hit this twice. Power tailgate, there you go. Voila. Fantastico. Before I hop on the inside, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, so this is what your space looks like when you've got your third row seats up. You've got storage down there. Then technically under here you've got some storage. Ugh, look at that. Nice and deep space. So the cool thing about that is having that under storage allows you to keep these seats up and still have some storage to put more things. I don't know why I just explained that, but you get the gist. And then to go ahead and collapse the seats, really simple. Pull this, push down, they fold right back down. So with this all the way down, you'll see you got plenty of cargo space. So if you got hockey kids, or I don't know, lacrosse kids maybe, and they have those sticks and stuff, you can throw those in there. We'll throw this one down too as well. But look at that. Plenty of space. And then when you're ready to get these back up, you just grab this little pull string right here, just like that. And look, no dangly dang. Pull again, secure, no dangly dang. So now we'll go ahead and check out the back seat. Well, back seat, second row. Good quality materials, big beefy seats. These fold down, and that's really all there is to it. And if you really want, you can pull this up, and just like that, Now you're able to hop into this rear seat, the third row. And let's put these seats back. So you would, whoop, a little too much oomph. And pull these up. Oh God, I did not eat enough today to do this. The space back here is actually pretty good. I've got plenty of headroom, for me at least. I wouldn't want to do this on a very, very long trip. But I'm 5'9" for those of you that are new to the channel. And look at that. Leg room, plenty of room to space. Plenty of room to spread out is what I meant to say. But you, maybe one other friend, could fit back here comfortably. Car seat, kids, it's pretty nice. You do have the option with this, if you look hard enough, you can find one of these with captain chairs, or just get a 2021 and order it like a baller. And if you don't know what captain chairs are, they're basically like take the front seats, the driver and the passenger, and move those back here. Captain's chairs, essentially what those are. And if you're wondering, yes, you do have vents back here. You do have cup holders right there. And then on top of that, even better, you do get climate vents right there for your rear passengers. So they can actually control all this, or I'll show you as later, you can control that from up front, which of course you would want to. So let me get out of this because it's hot and I don't have the air conditioning on, and I'm sweaty. And I don't think this video is a lot of fun looking at my hot, sweaty face. Emphasis on hot. But anyways, let's say you're back here, you're ready to get out. Pull that, pull again. Easy. Ugh. Look at this little guy. What's he doing? Oh, he says you can't do this. And he says you can't do that. Well, I'm gonna do just that right now. I don't know why they said I can't put my feet here. Whew. Oh Lord. This one I don't really understand. I feel like this is nice. Is it because it's locked in? So, I don't know. I guess in the event of an accident or something, this might not necessarily be the best, but I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is how you travel in style. It's really hot. You know, one thing I would do back here is you got this vent right here. I would position it to my... All right, second row, same thing. This seat's set for me, a little bit larger than me, so probably about like 5'10", 5'11". But you can see 5'9", plenty of space back here for me. You got your heated second row seats, and then here you got your cup holders, where you just close this up, and you got this weird middle seat. I don't really know who would sit there, but somebody. So you do have your keyless entry, so it's locked right now. You just go ahead and put your hand under there to unlock, close it, lock. On the inside, you'll see you've got power seats, cup holder, memory seats, your window controls, your lighting controls. Stand back a little bit here, you've got your big old Dodge steering wheel, and you've seen this before in pretty much every cool Dodge there is ever. Here you've got your shifter, again 8 speeds, and then you do have your paddles, and then you could also shift from this. Then here, climate control settings, auto stop start, eco mode, sport mode, traction control, dual climate control, your screen off button, which I love this about Dodge products. They always go ahead and they put this little screen off button. So let's just talk about the climate settings. This is where everything is handled, and you can do that down there. The only thing you can't do from down there though is your seats and the rear passenger stuff. So you kind of have to get used to this. But I like that Dodge does most of it as physical buttons. I have no problem with this setup. So you can see up in this top corner, we'll start here. You got your rear climate, and click on rear climate. And then bam, now you can adjust everything for your 3-year-old, 2-year-old, 62-year-old, whatever, 69-year-old, anyone that's back there. Adjust the fan speeds, and then if you really need to and you want to go back in here, click that. It brings you into more settings, and you can go ahead and do your heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated seats for the passenger. Let's check out your backup camera, pretty solid definition. Close out of that. So you want to see a magic trick? Look, there's no one back there. And then watch this. Oh! So now you know what that headrest fold button does. You can do shortcuts in here if you want to reorganize your menu. And that's really all there is to this. You do get a sunroof. I like that a lot. And back to the tour. Cup holders, glove box, this weird textured thing. And here, storage, more storage. USB ports, outlet, bam, bam. So now you've heard all the goodies and things like that, but the question is, how does this thing drive? Well, I'll tell you this much. It's smooth. It's very nice. It's not as nice as Jeep with their air suspension, but this is comfortable. And for being kind of like a more sport-inspired vehicle, you don't really have a whole lot to stress about. Great on-road manners is all I can say. You probably noticed the stop-start kicked off. Let's see how it works. Pretty smooth, pretty smooth. Doesn't really hold us back too much. Smooth transmission. I told you, I like me some ZF. I do like me some ZF. The steering wheel is actually really light. I mean, everything is pretty easy on this. Does it feel large? Yes. This feels like a big SUV. But it's not massive by any means. Third row, you can see the kids back there, and that's all you really need. And let's go ahead and we'll give it some juice here. Pretty good, healthy V6. I really don't have much on the Durango. I mean, I really like the way that this drives. I really like the way that it's moving. I think most people would enjoy this, to be honest. Not a whole lot of drawbacks. And I know there's the whole people saying, oh, Dodge's, you know, electronic issues and things like that. That's always a toss-up. You never know what you're gonna get with that. But riding in style, I mean, it feels good. It feels really, really good. As I like to say, this transmission, it shifts like butter. And although it is a ZF, it's tuned differently than some of the other ZF transmissions. So just to keep in mind, if you're used to like the BMW ones, then this is a little bit different because this isn't fueled for that necessarily. It's not about performance or speed or any of that. Oh, look at that turning radius. That's some good turning radius. I like this. I can whip this. Oh yeah. Great seating position too. It's no sports car by any means, but I like the feel of this Durango. There's not much else to cover on this one. If you have any other questions, concerns, comments, be sure to leave them down below. And special shout out to SVG Motors and my buddy Nathan for always letting me get access to these cars. So if you're in the Beaver Creek, Ohio area, be sure to check these guys out. And if you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? So special thanks again for watching the video, and I will see you guys on the next episode.